Right, welcome back to another episode of How To. We have literally just taken the quest for cursed crops. Off camera, I collected some cotton until my sickle broke, and I will repair my sickle and stick this cotton in the processor when we pass. So this guy is saying investigate the wheat fields, so we'll just get some wheat here. Right click, investigate. Right, you can't find any reason for the crops dying. Speak to Mina, the herbalist. Now, if we click on this and then on there, right, let's try that again, because it doesn't always work. She's here, which is no help. So if I bring up my map and center it back on ourselves, what it means is it's over here somewhere. It could put a marker up, so you then know when you zoom back to yourself where it is on the map, if you zoom out far enough, because the map is kind of big. But hey ho, baby steps. This is Thistlebrook. Obviously there's a trader inside there that you can sell things to. There's a task board here that you can grab tasks from. If I can get it to click on it, and it brings up all the ones. I wouldn't bother doing any of these until you get to higher levels, because it's kind of pointless. You may as well just sell the stuff that you make to the vendors and make some little bit of money back. Right. There is a bank, which is this tiny little building around here. Looks like a little outhouse. Somebody's already been in here since the reset because the door's open. So there is. The game allows me to click on the effing box. There we go. So we'll pop those in. We need that with us. I don't think we've got any other cotton in there. Only other place you need to know in here, obviously there's a post box. If you ever get anything sent in the post, it will appear at these boxes. Yeah, few and far between. And this is the crafting area. Obviously that's the blacksmith there, potion maker there. This is woodworking, I think. Click on it. Got to click, yeah, woodworking. We need the processing station, which is here. Right, and we'll put in these. It goes in 10s and makes every 10 makes 4 cloth, which I'll come back to that. So we are going to find Mina. She is, as I said. We are here. Mina's up here somewhere. So we shall head in that direction. You probably noticed they've changed the minimap again. Instead of being stupidly zoomed out and you have to zoom into it, it's too close again. Making you see absolutely F all on it. It needs to be somewhere between the two. But as the developers keep saying, math is hard. I just keep changing things. I won't bother getting his quest. Actually, we will. We'll grab that. No, because bad crops leads to him anyway, so. We should carry on up here. Very slow. There's Mina's house. Oh. Now, we need some garlic. Now, garlic is here. I shall zoom in. It's there. So if we use, we can get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and there's what, 6 here. When they first put in the Vampire Hunter quest, which was after those Hunter quests, the only garlic was in Ardham, which is a very, very, very long walk if you haven't got a mount. And at this level, you ain't got a mount. So, until pointed out, we got 4, this one's 5. We just need 5. We just need 5, and then you never ever need it again for that quest. Once you've got it, he doesn't even take it off you. Right, here's Mina. So we'll quickly say hello by pressing space, as usual, and we'll say bad crops. Find anything interesting? No, we didn't, because there's no other options. So he's now saying go to the mischievous spirit, Glimmerheart, sorry. Glimmerwings are gatherable. Which is that weird little thing in the grove here. So, slow, laborious walk back down here to Glimmerheart. Space. Right, he's blaming that people have dug into the mountain into Thistlebrook mine. You help him out, he'll lift the curse, and he's asked you to gather Moonshadow, Thistle Petals, and Wispbloom. Now, let's carry on with this. You can pause or read that yourself at some point. There is no point trying to find all that stuff and gather it yourself. People get stuck and ask in chat all the time where they find all this stuff. Just go back to Mina. Press space. So she says, need a couple of herbs for the job, blah blah blah. She can get some and make the paste for you. She's making it now. There, done. So now you've done that quest and it says purify the root. Purify the grove. So we go back to where Mr. Glimmerheart is. Going back to Mina has spent you means you don't have to spend hours in the game wandering around trying to find the things that you need off the list. And if we click on the tree, not Mr. Glimmerman, with the tree, and we apply the herbs. That's done. Right, we'll speak to Glimmerwing. Heart, what his name is, Glimmerheart. Right, and he wants us to find the crypt at the back of Thistlebrook Mine. So Thistlebrook Mine is back in this direction, because Thistlebrook is over in this direction, to our east. And the mine is south of the town. There's the mine over there. Before we go in there, we shall go to the monastery. So if you come, this is Thistlebrook where we were, that's the crafting house just there. Follow this road out of Thistlebrook. Oops. This is the monastery. Go inside and speak to Owen. Say a vampire. You get. It's got a new quest bag. There. Plans for the holy symbol. And we'll need some silver bars. I think, can we learn it now? Right, we need to we have to get the bars before it'll let us learn that. So that's not too far away. So we shall carry on with the hidden crypt quest from Glimmerheart. This is the old mine here. And on the way in, there is Simon. So we'll speak to Simon. Will talk to us, have you? And he wants to give you a quest. I'm going to say it's a daily quest. Where's the holes in the mine now? Redesigned the mine slightly. He says we look good enough. We look like we're a decent miner. And he will give us a quest after all this blurb about. He's just giving us a contract. It's in our quest bag. And he's also giving us a mine. I'll sign the contract. Well, there's a different step to it now. So we shall get quest log, and there's the contract. We're going to sign the contract. There we are. Done. Right. Speak with miners. Oh, fucking hell. Talk about fucking stretching out a bloody 6-hourly quest. Stupid steps. Right, hello miner. 1. 2. Wait, that's me. 3. That's the most pointless addition to a stupid quest ever. Right, I've signed your goddamn contract and spoken to the 3 random NCPs in the mine. Now can I just get on with the thing I was wanting to do? Right. We have to gather some copper, basically. Before it was gather 50 silver, 50 iron, and 50 something else. Oh, silver, gold, and iron. And you would gather the unstable elements that popped out every now and again, and you would give you a certificate, a mining certificate, and you'd collect 50 of those. So we just need 2 nodes to get copper. We're so out of using copper now. This is pointless. Wait, come here. Then you something extra. Right, they've changed the unstable elements to combustible crystal shards, basically. Some unknown reading. It needs to be quick to collect the unstable elements because they disappeared, but. He's going to leave me with all this ore. Wow. Oh, 15, so we can collect what we want now. So we'll go for silver. Is that silver? Yeah. Because we want silver. So we'll grow some silver. Assuming it's going to pop out at the end, like it used to. When it was called an unstable element. No, not one in there. So. Right, I'm just going to speed all that up and try that later because that seems a bit naff how that's working. Right. Following. So Horbath and Son can go on the back burner. I'll give Ryan feedback on that. Right, down here you turn right. Obviously these buttons will make traps appear, so you just avoid them as best you can. Around here, and we investigate or research this statue. You can pause and read that. Once you've finished, open this chest and loot the contents. Right, you get the primordial, ancient primordial, legendary staff. And then you go back out of here, avoiding the traps as best as possible. They're going to kill you unless you stand there for half an hour and wait for them to pound you into the floor. So quickly run back to Glimmerheart. Press space. You can feel that you've got the staff. Yes, we've got the staff. Give him the stuff. Partake in the ritual. So we'll say yes. Let's get started. Continue, and you wait. Gaspar. Boom. And you've learned a new talent. The Grovetender talents are on there. And we've got the Wishing Well we did earlier. And we've got Grovetender. There are other talents that you can get. And there are some that I have missed out. But when I go and do the dungeon, the mine dungeon. So now we shall go and make some silver bars in Thistlebrook, which is over here, back to the east. And once we have 5, we can learn the Holy symbol pattern. Slightly too high, so we go down into the village. Like so. And into the crafting area. This camera turns with me, thank you. Into here. Use. Type in silver. Oh, we haven't got. Oh, so, right, we don't know silver. How to make a silver bar. You get iron, steel, or copper, which has 2 nodes there. And then you grab your silver and you put 1, and then shift, and then drag it across to make 2, and you craft. Now, it is only a T2, so we should be able to make it with no problem at all. Boom. So now it's in our list. So then we can go try fill, and we've got 34, and obviously that's 17. So we'll put 17 in like so. Boom. I will speed this bit up. Where's that? Right, did some copper bars as well in that little speed montage. So we'll remember it's Control U to bring up your repair. Put in these items and repair them while we're here. Including this one because it was busted. So now we have the bars, we should be able to. Boom, and the holy symbol. Now if we click back onto this station, you should have. Scroll down. What's holy symbol on? There. 100%. So try fill 5. Boom. And this should change when we've done it. Right. Read the holy symbol, bring it back. We've done that. Now we have to go bring the holy symbol to Van. So we're going to run back there. Following the road. We'll test our skill. Eat some food. Drink a strength potion, and we'll try our skills at killing prime. There we are. Kill them quite easily. While I'm passing this area, if you've missed skinning the alpha wolf originally and you don't have this cape, can. They're here. And that on the map is there. I'm being attacked already, so we shall attack it. Oh, he killed me while I was off screen. You bummer. That's what you get for looking at the map at the same time. So we shall quickly go and take our revenge, because I don't like it when people kill me when I'm not doing something else. So, we're literally here, and there's our dead body. So now we'll just go straight in and we'll fight back this time. Because he's actually a lot harder. He's a level 12 now. And you can skin him for the hide again. Give it to people if they've missed it. But first time round is a lot easier, so you can get that again. But if you cleanse it, you could cleanse it for people, a surface I suppose. But health back. I'm sticking to the path because you get a speed boost of being on the path. And every little helps when you haven't got a mount. You see this is extra many nerves there now. Obviously that block's gone. But usually waiting around isn't much of a help. So back to speak to Van. Kaboom. We'll continue. Greater Evil. Go forth and slay it. So now we have to go and kill the vampire. We shall check if there's any apples in there. Right. We'll call it here. Remember to like and subscribe, it's free. Any comments, leave them below and I'll answer them if I can. And I will catch you in the next one.